Hey, hey, welcome back, YouTube. So, oh my God, ignore what is going on. What is going on with my hair? So I figured out kind of how to use a filter, I think. Anyways, so minus this map of whatever is going on, I wanted to do a quick video on myths, like debunking YouTube myths. So I have a list. So if I'm looking over, it's just my list that I'm referring to. But I wanted to talk about, and there's more, but just like kind of the things that I thought that I wanted to debunk. So number one, with tarot specifically, because I've said this before, I've taken classes on like a lot of different modalities. I use tarot as a tool. It is a tool, but I use it for life coaching specifically. If I'm working with a couple, we do a card reading in any event. So the first myth is that you cannot read your own cards, that it's like evil and dangerous and whatever. Like, I don't know where that came from, but whoever is saying those things is not informed, to put it that way. So, I read cards every day for myself. If I have like something I'm thinking about, or maybe feel like I need just a little nugget of knowledge, if I want to kind of make a decision about something, like that's not like the determining factor, of course, but that's something that is going to help me like kind of see different angles. So reading cards for yourself is not wrong. You should learn how to read them. You should definitely take a course. Study it. I mean, I've read a ton of books and taken a ton of courses and webinars like on that. Like that's something that like you should be knowledgeable on, of course, but like, of course you can read your own. Like it's super fun to do that, I think. Anyways, I think it's very revealing at times too. So number two is that it's praying to false gods. So depending on, your background and things like that, some people believe it's pagan, whatnot. Again, it's a tool, just like using, some people like palm reading. I mean, I don't know how to do that. But, I like to use crystals and learn more about crystals. I've learned a lot about the phases of the moon. My studies in that are not extensive, but what I can practice, and also to channeling. Okay, some people have that gift. It's something I'm working on and studying. Is it something that I am gifted with? I'm not at this moment. It's a work in progress. But tarot cards, oracle cards, I don't know, whatever. Some people love quotes. Some people love to use Bible passages. I mean, whatever you use as a tool. And you like to study and things like that. It's not like nobody's bowing down to tarot cards. Like, tarot cards just are a guide. They reveal kind of what energy you're in at the moment, or your customer, or, you as a couple and things like that. And like, what kind of a spiritual message do you receive? And then taking that message, what inspired action are you going to take? So I don't know where that came up, which kind of leads me into number three, is that that it's like dark arts, occultism. I don't know who's saying that, coming up with that, but reading tarot cards and oracle cards is fun. It's magical. It's something people use, on their spiritual journey. Like this, it's nothing scary, satanic, evil, whatever. It may not resonate with you, and that's okay. So exit out. To each his own. It's something that I find to be super interesting, cool, very revealing, and definitely, like, for me, always spot on. So there's that. All right, where am I at? Number 4, you cannot buy your own cards. Like, again, like, I've won cards, I've acquired cards, I've purchased cards. I think it's super cool to give as gifts. It's bomb. I have heard from one of my instructors, the fabulous Lisa Robertson. She said that the cards like choose you, and she uses that lightly, like they choose you. Like you're sometimes drawn to a deck. So like if I'm choosing it as a gift for somebody, like I'm drawn to it because of like the pictures, the colors, the messages. Like I feel like it's something that they would like. Like for example, I wanted to choose a deck that was, you know, created by one of my instructors because I felt like connected to them. I wanted to be in that energy. Like I just I loved it. The next deck that I want to get is a Halloween themed deck because I'm the picture of fall. My birthday's in October and I just love everything to do with Halloween. Whatever. Or, you know, if, you know, like any one of like the instructors I've had when they create decks or come out with decks, like I love to support things like that. Like I said, I have one deck. Like it just, they kind of, you're kind of drawn to different pictures, things like that for a reason. So there's nothing wrong with purchasing your own cards. They don't have to be given as a gift. I mean, I think sometimes people just take rules, maybe they make it up or they hear things and then they just take it as fact and it's not. So, and also then the last myth, number 5, is that the tarot cards, they, people think that predicts the future. Like, oh my gosh, I got the death card, I'm dying. Or like, the Empress is fertility. She talks about like birthing new businesses or ideas or creativity. It doesn't mean you're having a baby. Like nobody ever said that. So I think that like number 1, make sure that your tarot reader, it knows what they're talking about. Of course, that they're valid and legit, like myself. But also like knowing that you predict your own future, like you create your future, like whether you believe in the law of assumption or not, whatever you affirm to be true, whatever you're constantly affirming with your thoughts and your words, I don't care if you think it's spellcasting or not, it is, you're drawing in that energy, you're creating. So creation is finished, you are just manifesting, I guess, if you will. So basically like it's, again, the message you receive is telling you like the energy you're in now, what you maybe need to know, what is being revealed to you, what are you downloading, I guess, and then where are you going to go from here? Where are you taking this? Like, what inspired action are you going to take? The cards are only telling you in this moment, this is what's going on. Even if you have a past, present, future reading, it's going to tell you something about your past in the present. And the future means basically like if this is what you keep going, if this is the path that you keep choosing, this is what will likely happen, right? Only you have the power to create, right? And also too, like, again, like I'm not like here to talk about, you know, what higher power that you believe in. That's personal. That's, you know, up to you, of course. Again, tarot is just a really, I think, pretty sweet tool to use, especially like in life coaching. I think it's very revealing. Some people like workbooks. Some people like meditation. Some people like to use pendulums. You know, whatever you like, whatever you're drawn to, whatever resonates with you. Okay, so I just wanted to debunk those 5 myths. I can't even like handle like what is going on today with my appearance, but anyways, just gonna roll with it. So I wanted to just get on and film so the week doesn't get away from me and then I don't film. So all right, signing off and cut.